Yeah, what's the vibes? It's your boy RELL. You already know what it is.
Man, I'm your boy JB, man, and y'all tuning in to Smarter Than You Think, man, with another episode.
Another episode on you motherfuckers. You already know what it is. Happy New Year to everybody out there. Let's set it off right. Yeah, man. How you feeling, JB?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was sick, blood, for like a week or two, man.
Yeah, I know a lot of shit going around right now, man.
Mm-hmm. Back feeling good. Back feeling myself ready to work.
Okay.
I feel good about the new year, though. I feel good, blood. I'm like, it's 2023. It's time now. You feel me?
The joy, yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
The joy, yeah. First quarter of the joy, yeah. Nothing but greatness.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. We got an interesting topic today. You feel me? We wanted to really touch bases on Black boys growing up without a father figure.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that right there is affecting the African American community very hard. There's a lot of these young boys out here that's getting killed, doing a lot of killing. And we believe if the father was around, a lot of that stuff could be curved and shit like that. You feel me?
No, for sure. I think it like I try not to make too much excuse about it because you don't want that shit to affect you your whole life. But it's affecting. You know what I'm saying? I grew up without a father figure. You know what I'm saying? Me, I had my sister and my mama, my auntie. This before my little sister was born, but
right.
Born in Chicago, we moved to Minnesota, blah blah blah. So it just affected me because there was times where I needed a male role model and I ain't have it. You know what I'm saying? My mom gave me the game, but it was just shit'd be hard. Then I had no brother, so I had to learn how to like not be emotional so much. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
I had to learn to be like a man, nigga, quick. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had nobody to come resolve the problem to that come talk to about it. You know what I'm saying? That can resolve the problem or make it better. Give me their input as far as like a man, like my mom or somebody, anybody, but it wasn't hitting me because I didn't have that man around. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I had to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now that shit is real important because a lot of us come from single parent homes. You feel me? Our mother's working, busting their ass. She can't teach us how to be a man, and a lot of those traits we get from the streets. You feel me? That's why a lot of brothers join gangs. A lot of niggas be out there going out there robbing, looking for a home that they not getting at home. You understand what I'm saying?
Like I'm 14. By this time, I'm really knowing what's going on now. I'm finna be
right.
I'm like, shit, them little hits ain't hurt no more. Ain't no man at the crib. Somebody telling
me,
yeah, it's. And I was stuck in playing sports and in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie. One thing I said about the streets at that time was that was the only place that gave me some different type of love, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Love that you didn't have at the crib. Yeah, my mom loved the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. I was spoiled, all that. But, you know what I'm talking about as far as like that man love,
that man love, yeah.
Bro. Then I ain't have no brothers, you know what I'm saying, around either. I got brothers on my dad's side, but not at the crib, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't really never had that love like that, you know what I'm saying? Besides when I was a shorty and a person, you know what I'm saying, that raised me, he got killed in my early years, you know what I'm saying? So
God bless the dad.
Yeah, so once I got into the streets, I started getting that love from the street shit. It was something I had. I got addicted to that shit, and I was ever since then I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
You know? Nah, definitely, because that's just something our mothers couldn't give us. You know what I'm saying? It's like that male figure is important, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. A nigga downplay it because he didn't have it and don't really understand the importance of it. But when my dad was there, my dad was getting high. You feel me? He was in the streets and shit like that.
What it was.
You know what I mean? So, but when he was there before he started getting high and shit like that, he was a man's man. Took us to the movies, did all type of shit with us. But when he left, I definitely felt that effect.
See, and then it was my bad because it was hard for me because I never had that, so I didn't even really. I had it a little bit, but I didn't really get that much. So
right.
When I hit the streets, I'm like, oh, this the love, this the family. But the whole point of the message of this is just for kids that went through what we going through or going through that is that, you know what I'm saying, don't let that shit affect you. You know what I'm saying? Find the outlet. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my outlet was still sports. That's how I let a lot. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you good at or whatever you want to be in life, find that outlet. You know what I'm saying? Try to find yourself.
And And don't be afraid to go look for a male mentor. It don't got to be necessarily a father figure. It could be a big brother figure, somebody that you look up to. Oh, I like the way this dude is handling his business. I like the way he conducts business. And there's nothing wrong with finding a mentor. You feel me?
Thanks.
Mentors make millionaires.
Mm-hmm. And my message is to the youth or everybody that's going through this is just don't let that shit bring you down. Don't let that be an excuse, because I ain't gonna lie, for a long time I let that shit be an excuse.
Right, right.
Good.
We all did.
It made me.
Oh, I ain't have my father. We all use that excuse. You feel me? So, like you said, that's an important message to the youth. Don't use that as an excuse.
Keep going. You know what I'm saying? And that we're gonna just end it at that. You know what I'm saying? We know it's very emotional. You're gonna have your time when you break down and all that, but keep going. Only the strong survive. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't determine who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? And with that, we can end it at that, man. Let's get to talk about some of this gossip, man. That's what's going on. I got some
what's going on. What's going on in the world, JB? What we got? Talk to me.
And a little bit, man. You know, first of all, we done had like 2 shootings, man, in my home state. One of the biggest mall in America.
Mall of America, man. Big shootings, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it's no terrorist shit. It's just, you know, these young brothers out here, you know, they wild and they doing what they doing. So that shit's been crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, how did that affect the community? Did people stop going to the mall? Did was the community afraid? Like,
you know, I've seen people. Some people are afraid. You know how we is. Some people still go to the mall, but it's like, man, what is man like? Oh wow, and at the Mall of America though, like,
and that's one of the biggest. If a lot of niggas don't know, that's one of the biggest malls in America.
That is the biggest mall in America. That's
excuse me. That is the biggest mall in America.
That's the biggest mall in America. But man, I remember when I was out here, we used to do our shit and we went to that level, but it was never like not like that though. You feel me? Like motherfuckers see you in the mall. We was growing up, motherfucker might beat your ass now. We might get outside if something might happen like that, but we not gonna put all these people
and let's be clear, this is a very expensive mall. They got motherfucking roller coasters in the mall.
Facts.
Like, so for you to want to get into a shootout and want to shoot somebody in the mall is just like fucking ridiculous.
I'm sorry, you thirsty.
You tripping. You tripping like
thirsty to do that in the Mall of America, man. Y'all gotta be more smarter, man. This shit is
y'all young brothers gotta move.
Like, that shit, man, like I ain't gonna lie, just seeing it, I'm seeing all the people, cause you know it's going viral. I was in there really scared. Ain't no terror shit going on in here. We're for real. Like,
niggas thought that was a terrorist act, because nobody would expect somebody to be that fucking dumb to have a shootout in the Mall of America.
It's been going on for a minute. It's like it's like the second shooting in like the last 2 months. So I'm like,
in the mall?
Yeah, this just happened.
Wow.
Somebody got shot in there like right before this happened.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Also with the go ahead.
Nah, I was just saying they gotta move smart out here. That's all.
Move smart in, man. Figure yourself out. It might take some time, but one thing I learned about this shit, I'm 31 now, and I've been in this shit since I was 14. Like, you start looking, man, 90% of this shit wasn't even worth it. Like, you know?
Not at all.
It wasn't even worth it, man. But yeah, man, I just hope, man, sooner or later, the youth can learn, man, because I ain't gonna lie, it's been a lot of young brothers I know, man, these little shorties got some shit going on.
Nah, man, these little niggas is wilding out here, man. That's why I hope they could just take advantage of this music game and the opportunity that's being afforded to them through this internet and this social media. This shit wasn't around 20 years ago. So, like, a lot of these young niggas think this shit, I know y'all was born in the internet era, but unfortunately, this shit wasn't around 20 years ago. You feel me? So, take advantage of this shit and, you know, get your money and stay out the knucklehead bullshit, man.
Simple as that. With that.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you know, R.I.P. the Big Scar, one of Gucci Mane artists, has passed away. And it's some big controversy and shit. His family is trying to say that he ain't paid for the funeral. Did you see that?
I just think that. Then I just seen Gucci wife upload the
put them receipts up. She put them receipts up.
Oh no, the receipts. I mean, that's real. Look valid, but it's like something ain't right. But then I seen Shorty and them say like, okay, so I guess they end up put 10 on it. So I guess Gucci and them really did send a 10, but I guess they mad because Gucci asked for the change. He didn't come. Wooty woo woo. I ain't gonna lie.
all that could be speculation. I can only go by what we see, and what we see is a receipt. And sometimes, sometimes niggas probably want the money in their hand. I felt Gucci probably felt like he was a businessman or something. I was gonna give it directly to the funeral home because I don't know what y'all niggas gonna do with the money. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you got to look at it both ways. And if he did ask for the change back, I don't think that was cool. You let them little niggas keep that shit.
That ain't cool. He definitely asked for them change back. I can tell you how.
Oh, he did?
I mean, we don't know. I'm not there, but right. They pressing the issue. I feel like they weren't lying about that because I see this dude, Big Scar's sister said, his homie, like, he definitely had to ask for them change back.
Yeah, I seen his sister online posting the chains up and shit, talking about take it back in blood.
He was like, come on, man. Why motherfucker don't need them chains, man? You rich as hell.
Yeah, man. He rich as a motherfucker, man. And it seems like it's like a black cloud over that 1017 label, man. Everybody going to jail, dying and shit, man.
I want to say that I ain't even want to put that on WAP, but I ain't gonna lie, like.
And I respect WAP. It's just that, I don't know what it is. I don't know if these young brothers are not, taking their situation seriously. Because he's not making them niggas go out there and do that shit. That's one.
One thing is that this is the problem too, though. He going to get real shorties from the slums. That's really activated, that's really, you feel me? Really
activated. Now you're right, and that could be a double-headed sword because it's like Gucci looking out for all the hitters and all the real steppers and shit. But is that a smart business investment? Because sometime down the line these niggas could mess up the bag.
No, for sure.
So R.I.P. the Big Scar. Our blessings go out to his family and shit like that, and I hope they get past that situation. You feel me?
Just like that, man. That shit definitely was a sad ending. Another thing, just quick and briefly, like, man, to the community, man, leave them pills alone.
Yeah, leave them pills alone, man. I heard he died over some overdose of some pills or something like that, right?
Yeah, leave them pills alone, man.
Like, yeah, man. Especially in this fentanyl era, man. You niggas don't know what y'all getting, man. Y'all think it's Xanax, Percocets, fentanyl, man. It's fatty.
Just leave that shit alone. I mean, it's easy said and done, but try not to fuck with none of that shit. That shit, it ain't where it's at, man. It's killing a lot of our people.
Yeah, man. A lot of good niggas going off that shit.
Like the new heroin. But RP.
Yeah, it is.
RP Big Scar, man. I hope they all overcome that situation.
Yeah. RP to his family. Shout out to his family.
And as far as all of that extra stuff with Gucci and stuff too, like, I hope they overcome all that shit, get past that.
Yeah, I hope they work all that shit out. You know what I mean? Nothing but love.
But that's what I wanted to say too. Shout out to all of them. But there's another thing I want to say too. I want to speak on how you the industry going in on 6ix9ine. Did you see Whack 100 upload them papers about T.I.?
Yeah, I seen that.
That's real paperwork.
Yeah, that's real paperwork.
Now I'm like, damn. Like, at first we all thought this, but when that paperwork hit, now it's like it's a whole different ball game.
Listen, man, a snitch is a snitch. You know what I'm saying? If you told or you cooperated, where we come from, that's frowned upon.
I don't like the industry because I feel like they pick and choose though. And it don't even just be the industry. The hood, we do this in the hood, all of that. I see. Like, we gotta stop that shit, man. It don't matter who you is, snitch. You don't hear niggas bashing T.I. like that. Well, at first they was, but everybody still love him, still fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't boo, man. Niggas be picking and choosing. Like,
nah, you can't
the
pick
work could be right here, but niggas be like, okay, this an icon, or this my man's, I love him. Like, man, that shit ain't where it's at.
Nah, we not on that, man. If you fucking cooperated, we don't fuck with you. We're not gonna fuck with you. From up north, down south, East Coast.
How you really feel about that as far as like Tip? Well, for me, like, I look at him like niggas like y'all, like he OG nigga that slick raised us on the music side. I feel like an uncle type father figure. And then he like one of my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? Like my top 5. Personally,
Tip is an icon. Tip is a legend. Tip is one of the best down south artists ever to come out, but he said some crazy shit, man. I seen the interview when he said he told on his dead cousin or some crazy shit like that. Like, it's just a lot of shit that's, I realize in this era right now, man, we're gonna see a lot of shit.
How do you feel about that though, real quick, blood? How do you feel about a nigga telling on one of their people that's dead? Is that snitching still? It is.
That is snitching.
It's snitching still. You just tell them dead.
Yeah, I mean, if you tell on the dead nigga, you're telling the living.
For sure. It's because telling is telling.
Telling the selling, ain't no getting around that. You feel me? But
How you feel about that shit?
nah, that shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool at all. I don't condone that shit. Because my thing is like, if you did that, then what else you did? What else you told that you ain't telling us?
Man,
You know what I mean?
it's like days, man. This shit be making me feel older than what I am. But you know, I came up in the '90s and I was just raised completely fucking different. It's like,
Nah, a lot of these niggas was. It's just they not standing by the code, man.
man, listen, man. These young kids though, like that was growing up from 2000, they wasn't raised. They was raised different. They don't.
No, these niggas is crack babies or something, man.
They weren't raised like us. I'm telling you that right now, bro.
Hell fucking no, man. These niggas is ratting.
You was raised in the '80s. I'm raised in the '90s. We all got that. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm a '90s baby. I'm a
Oh,
'90s baby.
you was born in the '80s.
Yeah, I'm a '90s
But you
baby.
was raised in the '90s, baby. Right? You came
Yeah.
up in the '90s, so you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was born in '91, but you know, I got a taste. You know, I knew what the fuck was going on by the time I was 5 and 6.
Right.
I knew where I was from. I knew where I was at. You know, I come from a fast-paced city.
You knew not to tell.
I knew
You
all,
knew to mind your business.
and that was at home. That shit started at home. I promise you, I would not lie to you. That shit started with my mother and my granddaddy.
But that's where it's supposed to start at. If you ain't come home, if you ain't getting raised with no morals, values, and principles, you're gonna come out in the streets and just goof the fuck off.
Facts. Facts. That's why I said a lot of shit. Like, I'm blessed, man, that I was brought up by the people I was brought up, and just on some self shit that I was able to learn from everything that I went through in the streets. Like, I'm a nigga type. One thing happened, I'm learning from that shit. I ain't finna try to go through that shit again. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
absolutely.
I am blood. For real.
You ain't never lie, man.
That's how I work. You know what I'm saying?
What you been keeping up with this YSL case, man? What's your thoughts on that, man?
That shit, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the two shorties that didn't take the plea deals. That's still in there.
Shout out to them.
Talking with Thugger. You know what I'm saying?
They stood 10 toes. They stood 10 toes.
Salute to them. Cause that's how you do it, man. I ain't promoting no violence or nothing. But when you in this situation and you got homies and y'all catching the case, man, you stand down, dog. You ain't out here taking no plea deals while all of this on your mans and them. You don't do that. I'm sorry. When y'all in it, y'all all in. And I'm giving them they nigga credit. I'm sorry, I ain't promoting no violence, but you know.
Nah, salute to them young soldiers that stood tall.
They hold
they stood on business.
That shit hit my heart when I seen that. I'm like, okay.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because from my understanding, man, they trying to do thug in.
Oh no, they trying to bury that brother.
And all y'all, you know what I'm saying, taking these deals. We hearing it, we seeing y'all might have to testify like y'all told.
Yeah, straight up and down. Because at the end of the day, if y'all niggas get called to the stand, y'all gotta pop up. That's a wrap.
Like
that's a wrap.
That shit, I don't know, like that shit. I hope a lot of people just learn from that shit though, man. Like,
yeah, man, nasty situation, man. Don't be gang if you can't do time, nigga.
At all.
Like, don't be gang if you can't do time.
You got to think about it. Like, however many members it was, basically only 3 of them didn't take no deals and fighting out of 30 or 40 months or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Nasty,
that's a low ass percentage, a low ass ratio. You hear me? That's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. That means 85%, goddamn it, of your circle and told, copped out already, but told too.
Right. You know but Thugger trial looking good, man. You know he picking these jurors and shit like that.
I they dropped a lot of he only got like 5-6 charges instead of they were trying to put like 20 on his ass.
They were trying to bury that motherfucker. So those charges got reduced and shit, man. So
now, like just how you think he feeling as far as like about gun and all of how you think Thugger feeling right now? We don't know, but what you think going through his
head? I think he feel betrayed because at the end of the day, it's clear as day that he didn't approve of that motherfucking plea deal. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just I think the nigga feel betrayed, man. He blew breath into that nigga gunner. We didn't know who the fuck that nigga was until Salam got with him.
And then we found out that he was already a little dry snitch. Look, and America still fucked with him after that.
Thank you. You feel me? So
game,
he already had snitch tendencies.
Man,
niggas embraced him on top of that.
And we can't forget, gotta put this out there too. paperwork's been uploaded on the Boston Richie, little young dude too. They done
I
upload
seen that.
paperwork on him. And I'm
I
just
seen
watching
that.
this. So dude upload the paperwork, then he uploads some shit on his page like, I'll be mad too. 10 shows, 1 week, woo, 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 just saying some snitch shit. You ain't even verify him, motherfucker. That's how I already knew, like, oh yeah, his ass out.
Yeah. Once
Like,
he did that, I said, nah, sure to tell him.
I don't give a fuck, fan. Like, once that snitch shit on you, I ain't even a fan no more. Hey, blood, I go right past this shit on YouTube, all that, cause he been my search bar. Remember I told you I was fucking with him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't even listening to his music no more. I don't even want to hear you. So I don't give a fuck about none of that. Yo ass and send motherfuckers up the road.
But damn, man, you see how the hip hop community just automatically just started embracing this rat shit, man.
Mm-hmm. Shit,
Like we don't condone violence, man. We not saying, go out there and commit no motherfucking crimes, man.
at
But if you
all. We ain't saying that at all.
at all,
I don't promote negativity.
not at all. Get that right. That's a smarter than you think disclaimer.
Yeah.
This show, we do not promote violence at
Negativity.
any level at all.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get jammed up, man, stand 10 toes, man.
For sure.
That shit don't sound right, man. Y'all niggas spitting all these gangster raps and shit like that. As soon as you niggas get jammed the fuck up, you niggas cooperate.
Ain't right.
And 6ix9ine, I blame him, man, because he set the precedent for I can tell, come home, and still be that nigga. A lot of these niggas is definitely running with that blueprint. I'm not going to just sweep that under the
new generation, but that shit been going on. But I know what you mean, though. He made that shit global.
Yeah.
Oh, where he was then on some Nicky Barnes shit with it. But yeah, man. I would talk. You fuck with sports a little bit. I know you watch sports, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Team.
Uh-huh.
Team. You a Giants fan, Jet?
Nah, man. Them Giants been disappointing me, man. I'm a Patriots fan.
Okay. Fuck with Patriots.
Yeah, I fuck with them Patriots.
I like Patriots, but you been a Patriots fan since Tom Brady era type shit? Or
I've been down for a while though, man. But I definitely fuck with them Jets too. I'm home team, New York City. I fuck with the Jets.
yeah, I'm a Bears fan, man. We was asked this year, 3-13. You know, people be like, how you raise a Minnesota Bears fan? Because my home, my foundation. I never watched the Vikings like that. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just groomed on me. This is who I knew. This is who I first see.
Right. You grew up on them damn Bears, right?
They trash ass. They just beat my team and shit. But yeah, they just beat us. But they going to the playoffs. Shout out to the Minnesota Vikings, man.
Shout out to the Vikings, man.
They one of the top teams in the NFL right now. I ain't rooting for them, but like I said, it would be nice to see them go to the Super Bowl just for the state, man. So we don't,
that'll be a good look.
You know what I'm saying? But
that'll be a good look for the state.
I doubt it.
How you feel about a homeboy, man, come get losing consciousness on the
oh yeah, the field.
Yeah, man.
Wow. And then like a lot of people like that happens in football, but for real, I played football, like for real, like not to promote. That shit kind of dangerous. It really is.
That shit dangerous, right?
Man, you have so many lifelong injuries afterwards when you play, all type of shit, man. You gotta be real careful on that football field. You with me? Yo. Yes, sir. You back with me?
Yeah, I'm back with you. I'm here.
Yeah, no, I don't know the connection for a second.
How you felt about that fight, man? That Gervonta Davis fight. You caught that?
Man, I ordered it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Man, I got all the way up to the second round because I was high as hell. I fell asleep. I wake up, fight over. I'm pissed. I'm like, But I already knew my boy Gervonta was gonna do it. And that boy from the slums and he got him. Ain't nobody beating him. He's going out like Floyd. I think he lost like 1 or 2 in his early years when he was a shorty. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody fucking with dude, man.
Shorty a beast. Now Tank get busy, man.
Tank get down.
Shout out to Tank on that victory, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Tank, man. But yeah, man, y'all already know, man. This is sponsored by Smarter Than You Think, and y'all tuning in to Smarter Than You Think, man.
You know that. Yes, Sirski.
I just want y'all to be smart, man, and elevate. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year to everybody, man. Rest in peace to my dog, Otis Elder. You know what I'm saying? It's been a year since he's been gone.
R.I.P.
Kind of created this show with me, so I just wanted to give a shout out to my dog. I wanted to tell you,
Yep.
I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, for locking in with me last year and this year.
You know how we doing it, man. We're going up this shit, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get these in-person interviews in. We're gonna take this shit to the next level, man.
And this shit, we working smarter, not harder. Smarter, not harder.
Smarter, not hard. Smarter, not harder. You ain't never laughed.
Smarter, not harder. You feel me?
Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all tuning in smarter than you think. I'm your boy JB.
And I'm your boy RELL.
In a minute, we're gone. Look.
Yes, sir. Bow.
I mean, I gotta be one of the realest niggas that ever booked a studio session, you know? I gotta be. I mean, I gotta be one of the realest niggas that ever talked on a microphone and shit. I gotta be.
It's a banger.
Up in the studio, getting blowed. To the realest shit I ever wrote. Biggest blunt I ever smoked. Baddest bitch I ever fucked. Finest clothes I ever wore. Fastest car I ever drove. My bars is like Bible quotes. Up in the studio, getting blowed. To the realest shit I ever wrote. Biggest blunt I ever smoked. Baddest bitch I ever fucked. Finest clothes I ever wore. Fastest car I ever drove. These bars is like Bible quotes. These niggas try to assassinate my character. Say what? Nah, these niggas try to assassinate my character. Nah, they bugging. Like I won't load up all these guns and cause a massacre. Like I won't turn all they sons into some bastards, huh? Whoa. Count money, smoke cigars, and I spray heaters. You claim my gang, right? That makes me a gang leader. You little niggas couldn't clean my Dior sneakers. No. I bought more diamonds. I cop more heaters. Ass G5, ass Bucks, ass Dig, nigga. How I was in New London unwrapping them bricks, nigga. My life is a movie, come watch this flick, nigga. Yeah. Your girl keep eyeing me, watch your bitch, nigga. My name ain't no paperwork, I ain't no snitch, nigga. Ain't no hoe alive could tell you I ain't no rich nigga. No. When I was young, I wanted to be like Nah. Then I seen the movie Juice and wanted to be like Pop. That nigga Debo a rat, was there when he got shot. Told him my nigga Trav, that's how he got knocked. And I never been a liar, all I do is tell you facts. And if a nigga don't like it, niggas know where I be at. Up in the studio, getting blowed. To the realest shit I ever wrote. Biggest blunt I ever smoked. Baddest bitch I ever fucked. Finest clothes I ever wore. Fastest car I ever drove. My bars is like Bible quotes. Up in the studio, getting blowed. To the realest shit I ever wrote. Biggest blunt I ever smoked. Baddest bitch I ever fucked. Finest clothes I ever wore. Fastest car I ever drove. These bars is like Bible quotes. I'm a motherfucking verified gang member. I could watch you die by a gang member. I locked up, I get put with all the gang members. She want a purse, then she gotta fuck the gang members. Never been a coward, nigga, and I don't plan to be. And all my diamonds real, baby, that's just the man in me. You got little boy chains, little boy watches. We the big dogs, the little boys watch us. All the bitches want us, the FBI hate us. Fuck a sky dweller, I want a skyscraper. All you leeches, please stop watching my paper. And I'ma kill these niggas now, but they could die later. Up in the studio, getting blowed. To the realest shit I ever wrote. Biggest blunt I ever smoked. Baddest bitch I ever fucked. Finest clothes I ever wore. Fastest car I ever drove. My bars is like Bible quotes. Up in the studio, getting blowed. To the realest shit I ever wrote. Biggest blunt I ever smoked. Baddest bitch I ever fucked. Finest clothes I ever wore. Fastest car I ever drove. These bars is like Bible quotes.